MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Seattle Mariners and the Minnesota Twins. Number 48 makes his big league debut right after this. Walter Johnson, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Here's D. Gordon now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The Mariners, the designated hitter, D. Gordon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 268 the average for him coming in. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Edgar Martinez will be next. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up. Carew shading to his right, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order, and now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Isaiah Campbell is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
In is Torrey Hunter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, the center fielder, Torrey.
Now here it comes. Hit in the air out to right. Buhner is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
So coming to the plate, Max Kepler. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they want to be playing their best ball. They have to find a way to win this ball game, especially on a Thursday night. You don't want to be headed into the weekend getting swept.
Yeah, one of the things you want to do, D-Road, take care of business here on this Thursday and not look forward to that weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday series coming up. Take care of business here in Thursday's game.
Now the 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Haniger in pursuit, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
At the plate, Rod Carew, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Haniger has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
The first baseman, Armin Killebrew.
Coming to the plate now, Armin Killebrew comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, You have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Ready with the 1-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Kepler on third with 2 out. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. 1 left for Minnesota. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway. And here comes Junior.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now batting, Britt Boone. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Stepping into the box, Jay Buhner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Mitch Haniger is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. One and 0. Here it is. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Mariners leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Standing in, Jim Thome, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4 for 10 clip. First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Campbell is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did through his minor league career, I don't see any reason why he can't be a very important part of the starting rotation.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Campbell really turned some heads in the minors. Taking the mound here in the first month of the season, this team has high hopes that he can be a big part of their rotation this year.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Mitch Garver comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Haniger, and that retires the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in, Tom Murphy, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Tom Murphy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Heading after it is Kepler. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Joe Rizzo.
So stepping in, Joe Rizzo. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next the speedy D. Gordon. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Gordon is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Too high, and it's 3-0. J.P. Crawford is on deck. Here it is, the 3-0, and he misses again here. It's ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First delivery to him on the way. J.P. Crawford is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Stepping in now, Edgar Martinez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0. And he misses 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Two and two. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. One ball, no strikes. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, sometimes you get yourselves in a count 2-0. You get exactly what you're looking for, and you have bad barrel accuracy. Time to step out of the box, readjust the batting gloves, take a deep breath, and get back in there. Hope he throws the same pitch.
The set and the 2-2. This is line to left. It's down for extra bases, and the Mariners have their first hit of the game. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. Into the box now, Brett Boone, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 3 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Campbell has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Well, listen, this is the much anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road. But that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Gonzalez, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Junior ranges back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
In now, Torrey Hunter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder. See you later. So it's a 2-run shot for Torrey Hunter. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Twins are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of the game can change just like that.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 1 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. fouled off. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So now to the plate, Rod Carew. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. This year against right-handed pitching, Carew hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. The 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jay Buhner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Number 19, Jay.
Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. Popped up. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field. Back goes Rosario. Still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run for Mitch Haniger. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And it gives the M's a 4-2 lead.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy.
Tom Murphy.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Murphy, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
To the plate now, Joe Rizzo. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Line drive, base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
The 1-2.
Ball. That's inside.
Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and the M's have doubled up. They lead it 4-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Harmon Killebrew.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he fouls this one off. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's good.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not what he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Jim Thome. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. No one out with a runner at second. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rosario comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball that's upstairs.
High and deep down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 2-2. Fouled away. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
The third baseman, number
Now at the
24.
plate, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
That finds the zone, a called strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Junior ranges back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. 2 out here and a runner at second. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full, and we are tied 4-4. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Grounded back up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
That evens it up, 1-1. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Popped him up. Carew backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Digging in and looking for more, Ken Griffey Jr. And he had that big 3-run bases clearing double in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interesting.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Ready for another chance? Brett Boone. No hits to this point. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Rod Carew. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. To the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Torrey Hunter. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
So striding in, Max Kepler. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1. Balls, no strike.
The 2-0. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Tough day at the office in his debut here today. How worrisome is this start for you guys looking forward?
Well, it can be very worrisome because I think one of the keys to getting off to a good start as a young pitcher is having some success early on. Success breeds success, and he's going to have a tough time shrugging this one off. When you don't have a lot of dirt underneath your cleats, outings like these ones, they tend to bother you for a while.
He stays alive, still 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
He pulls this one into right. Buhner is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Digging in, Rod Carew. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's a ball.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Buhner is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jay Buhner.
Jay Buhner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Count is even, 2-2 to Buhner.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Mitch Haniger the next to bat.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
2 balls, no strike.
Four is our score as we play the 6th. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls.
Tom Murphy waits on deck. The 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Next for Seattle, Tom Murphy. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Joe Rizzo would be next. 3-1, here it is. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Nestor Cortes Jr. enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30, Nestor Cortes Jr.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Harmon Killebrew.
Harmon Killebrew.
The pitch.
Ball, down.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Murphy waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter, Jim Thome.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jim Thome. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
1 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1, 2, 3. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Brian Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, Brian Garcia.
Striding in, Joe Rizzo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Joe Rizzo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chasing after it is Rosario. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, D. Gordon.
Striding forward now is the DH, D. Gordon, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Oh. 2-1. Hit toward the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in now for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and they start him out away with a cold strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Garcia, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
I got to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Stepping in now, Edgar Martinez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Mariners leave 1. Still all square at 4 apiece. Taylor Williams gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 73, Taylor Williams.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
1-1. Count 2-1.
Fastball well outside.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribbon.
And that's in there for strike 1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez. Popped him up. Rizzo has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Hunter.
Up next for Minnesota, Torrey Hunter. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Henniger. See you later. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and it's now 6-4.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Austin Adams takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Austin Adams.
So now to the plate, Max Kepler, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home, fouled away. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two. The 2-1 home is taken for strike two. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Twins 6 and the M's 4. Tyler Clippard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes Junior.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tie run to the plate.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
In now, Brett Boone. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay.
Digging in now, Jay Buhner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
1 out and a runner on second base. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Gonzalez is up with it. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. One left for Seattle. They trail it here 6-4. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 16, Carl Edwards Jr.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Rod Carew. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball inside.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. The 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees. The 3-1 back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the eighth.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Harmon Killebrew, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. 0-1 count and the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
A runner at second, nobody out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yeah.
Now to the plate, Jim Thome. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Now the 1-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now, but if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. One out and a runner on third. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Mitch Garver waits on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Giving chase is Hediger. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it 7-4.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Dan Altavilla enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Garver. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. He's set. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-0. To 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Twins are in front, 7-4. Taylor Rogers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping in, Tom Murphy. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
At the plate, Joe Rizzo, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Gonzalez is there, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The bat, number 9, designated hitter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D. Gordon. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
First and second here with nobody out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Pulled toward right center field. Kepler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. In there, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, down.
First and second now, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
From the stretch.
Nope, that's down.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find a strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Gonzalez for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
7-4 the final finish today. The Twins jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Brian Garcia claims the win out of the pen, his first. Taylor Rogers earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Twins, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Mariners, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.